Okay guys, so today we are going to be making some burritos using the pork taco filling that I got from the food pantry. Now, this is going to be totally from the top of my head. It's not a recipe. I'm going to make it up as I go along. And just to show you, this is the label from it if any of you have gotten it. By the way, in case I forgot to mention it, I'm Lori the Frugal Mom, and welcome back to my channel. First thing that we're going to do with our taco pulled pork is we're going to freeze it because I did not take it out. Like I said, this is a spur of the moment kind of thing. I'm going to make it up as I go. I had this in the freezer and I figured, well, why not? It's been in there a little bit. And my son loves burritos and he loves tacos too. And I just made a whole bunch of rice. So, why not? So I'm going to thaw it. I put a little bit of water, probably about a cup of water in the pan with it to help facilitate it thawing. I'm just going to cover it up and we're going to do its thing. Okay guys, so here is the pork taco meat after it's thawed. It was quite watery, so I have it up on high so some of that moisture dissolves. I've added one coarsely chopped onion to it. I'm going to lower the heat and cook it until that onion gets soft. And I'll be back. Okay, so for tomatoes, I have this passata that's been in my refrigerator for a little over a week. I've got about that much left. So I'm thinking I'm going to add this to our mixture. Now then I'm going to season it with like some cumin, some garlic, and taste it and see what it tastes like. Maybe some chili powder, but just to use it up. And maybe I'll put a can of some like petite diced tomatoes in there. This is what the meat looks like. Again, it's pork after the moisture has been cooked out of it. I tasted it. It tastes pretty good the way that it is now. It would make excellent taco stuffing, but like I said, I'm going to make some nice burritos from that. I'm going to put some beans in there, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so I added the passata, and I added one 16-ounce can of pinto beans, rinsed and drained. And then I thought, just for a little bit of extra pizzazz, I would add a can of fire-roasted rotel that I had. It has some green chilies in it. They're not hot though. They just add that little Mexican flair to it. I added just a touch, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon of cumin, because remember, all of this is seasoned already. And then I ordered about a teaspoon, I added rather, not ordered. Sorry guys, so I added a teaspoon of chili powder to this. And I've been letting it simmer for probably about 20 minutes. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the rice in. I'm going to kind of go by ear, and I'll let you know in the description what this all ended up being recipe-wise. Like I said, this is what I love about cooking. You can really make things your own. You can make things up on the fly. You can just look in your fridge and say, what do I have? So I'm going to go add the rice, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is after our rice is mixed in, and it's been cooking for a few minutes. I added some cheddar cheese slices on here, and I'm going to put the top on the pan. I'm going to let that melt. I'm going to stir that in, and then we're going to start assembling our burritos. Okay, so our filling is done. I've tasted it. I'm happy with the way that my seasonings taste. Now I'm going to assemble my burritos, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to try to figure out how to show you how to assemble the burritos without without really showing myself. That's a little hard to do. Okay, so I put a good amount of filling material in the middle of a tortilla. This is a large burrito sized tortilla. These are the carb balance, the low carb tortillas that I got on sale a few weeks back. I'm going to use probably all of these to make those. And I've got quite a few of them. I think I have one full package, which is 10, and I have another 4 or 5. So I'll make as many as I can. So what I'm going to do, even though it's got cheese in it, I'm going to lay a piece of cheddar cheese on top of it, like so. Like so, I broke the slice in half. You can use shredded too, but again, I'm using what I have on hand, and I've got a pound of sliced cheddar, just as good. It'll melt just the same. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold in the short sides first, and then I'm gonna fold over the long sides, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. I've got some olive oil lining my nonstick pan, and let me finish doing that and I'll show you. Okay guys, sorry about the camera work. So I have it all folded, and you're gonna put it folded side down in your pan, and I'm gonna start the heat a little bit higher, and once I know that it's nice and hot, I'll lower it, and then I'll flip it after a minute or so. Once you get these bad boys going, you don't have to keep lowering and making the heat higher. You know, you just kind of leave it at one even temperature right in the middle. Now I've got the second one down in there. I've already flipped the first one, which is right here, but I want it to get a little bit crispier. This one's a little overstuffed, so it didn't tuck quite as nicely. That'll happen. It doesn't have to be the most beautiful thing. It'll still be delicious, and it'll still fill a tummy. See that nice color? That's what you want. Now this one opened a little bit, but like I said, it'll still be okay. I'll just fill the rest of them with less. Now this is the one that was a little open, but you see once it was brown, the cheese sort of sealed it together, so it's all good. Okay guys, so our burritos are done. So I have no way to figure out really how much these would run, but probably not very much. I mean, I got the low carb wraps for $1.99 a package, and I use a package and a half. The meat came from the food pantry, the rice came from the food pantry, and the cheddar cheese came from the food pantry. The rotel did not, and the beans did too. And the passata that I had in the fridge, that didn't come from the food pantry. So essentially for me, this is almost a free meal that I made. But even if you had to buy all these supplies, you know, and the seasonings, of course, I just had them, they're pantry supplies. Even if you had to buy everything, all the ingredients, they still would not be that expensive. And I got 3 big, hefty burritos out of them. I know I could probably only eat one. My son, on the other hand, might be able to eat 2. And, you know, they're fairly healthy. Only a little bit of cheese in them, you know. No chemicals, all made from natural sources. So, there you go. 12 of these big, huge, delicious pork, bean, and rice and cheese burritos made with low-carb wraps. You can make them with any kind of wrap you want. I just made this off the top of my head with things that I had laying around. And this is gonna be a snack for my son all week long. Isn't that awesome, guys? So look what you've got in your pantry and your fridge, your freezers, and go for it. Create something new. Don't be afraid. What's the worst thing? You don't like it the way that you made it, so next time you can tweak it a little bit. I'm sure someone in your house will like it, or you just eat it and kind of suck it up. As long as it's not too horrible. I mean, we've all done that, right? We've all kind of experimented and not had the best of luck. They can't all be winners, right? But these are going to be a winner. I tasted the filling. They are delicious, guys. I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. If you like content like mine, frugal cooking, food pantry blessings, midlife issues that us girls have, being a mom dealing with chronic illnesses, and just life in general, please feel free to hit that like button, share, and most of all, subscribe. It really does help me grow. I appreciate you guys being here and watching. As always, I'm sending love from New Jersey. Bye-bye.